I want to, for a second, pick your brain about is going to happen tomorrow in New York, which is they're going to elect this Democratic Socialist mayor, right? This green number that exists in that poll in the United Kingdom. The truth is that there are a lot of people that are just done with the constant failures of the system, right? Now, to the left, we are seeing, again, a certain version of economic populism is going to come where somebody like this bloke who's going to become the mayor of New York is able to essentially say, look, I'm going to improve your life by making rich people pay more. Right, essentially, that's because the problem in our community is they've got lots, you've got bugger all, and no one really changes it for you. How fluid do you think that bugger them all vote is, that people might be automatically assuming that it's going to go in the left direction or the right direction, but in many ways the real debate is about who can change the joint. Who's going to change the joint and actually change it for normal people? Because I've got a feeling that might be the closing 6 months of the debate you might be involved in.
Yeah, I get that. I mean, look, the system isn't working, so the centre can't hold. And we've seen centrist parties in France disappear completely. Look at Italy. The brothers of Italy. Meloni is the prime minister and actually doing a very good job. And yes, the same applies to the left as well. It's just that, socialist Marxism gets forgotten and we need reminding how bad it is once every generation or so. And it looks like that's what New York is about to go through. This idea that if you tax the rich, you have more revenue that you can share with everybody presupposes that people won't flee. And the modern world we live in, you can move your wealth by literally pressing a button on your personal computer. And I think we'll see a flight from New York. I've got a lot of friends in New York. I used to work for a New York company for many, many years. And already the move has started. You're seeing Miami absolutely exploding in size. You're seeing Dallas, Austin in Texas growing in size. And I'll make you a prediction. Staten Island will seek independence from New York if Mandami wins. Free Staten Island. That's my next campaign.
Imagine going to the US Congress and talking about that there should be a separation. Right? I like it. Staten Island exit. We'll see we'll come up with better minds than I here. Now, also, what about how school kids are being taught about your party, right? Like, again, I just find this stuff so outrageous that there's a free hand amongst parts of the education system to be able to turn it around, and while kids are learning about a system, being told that there is emotional value about the players in the system, right? This party's good, this party's bad, this one's good, this one's bad. That is not the role of an educator to put the value judgment, but they're doing it, mate, and they're doing it right to you.
Yes, they are. I mean, there was this big piece in the Mail on Sunday showing that they basically put reform on the left-right spectrum alongside a swastika. I mean, quite extraordinary. Actually, very, very insightful and very, very hateful. It's telling teenage kids that these people are equivalent to the Nazis, and that, of course, in turn leads to online abuse, street violence. No, the job of an educator is to teach critical thinking. The job of an educator is to put things on the table and say, you make your mind up which of these things you think is right. So the left-wing bias that runs through the British education system is shocking. And I tell you what, that is something that a government needs to do. It needs to root out extremism in teaching, and it even starts right down in the early years and runs all the way through university. And it's a problem not just in Britain, it's a problem right across the Western world. The march of the hard left through the institutions, and in education for the moment, they've triumphed.
Well, the reality is some of the woker stuff is happening to the youngest, right? Not even into the university sector. Nigel, thank you so much. We cheer you on from Australia, mate. We look forward to talking to you again next week.
Thank you.